You know you're not happy in your relationship when a number of things start going on, right? And the first one should be as obvious as possible. When you start losing the desire to talk to your partner, you realize that you barely have conversations anymore about much of anything besides just functionality things of, technical importance to where you have to know, well, what are we eating tonight or stuff like that or whatever. But if it's bare bones and you don't kind of proactively talk to each other about intricate stuff or things that you're excited about and all that stuff, this is one of the biggest first signs that you're unhappy. And more notably, to be said for women, right? You sit in your feminine energy is about connection. It's about bonding and nurturing. And you connect best through being verbal. And look, this is people, period. We're tribal. We like to be a part of something. We like to be communal in a way. So if you're not talking to the person that you sit next to every night and spend most of your time with, one of the biggest signs that you are not happy in your relationship. Another big one, if you realize that you don't turn to your partner when it comes to you going through emotional things anymore, right? You don't even look to them or think to them as a support system like you should. It's a good sign you're not happy, because people that are happy feel happy about going to their partner about things. They want them to be their safe space to go confide in and all that because they feel that connection, right? But when you're not feeling connected to your partner and your emotions don't feel tethered to them and you don't even look to them as a source in that regard, good chances are that subconsciously, if you're not aware of it consciously, is that you're not so happy as you once were, or if ever. And this also starts to trickle into your intimacy, right? If you don't even feel the desire to go over there and just love on your partner and just be up under them and everything else, or have some sort of like touching, right? We're physical beings. We like to touch on each other. If you don't want to even do that ever at any point, good sign you're not in the best of spirits about this relationship. Constant arguing. This should be an obvious one, right? If you're always at war with your partner, you're definitely not happy, right? But see, it's more than just that you argue frequently. It's if arguing is your norm. If you recognize that is like the foundation seemingly these days, and every day you're getting up wondering what I have to battle with them about next, this is not a happy relationship at all for you, right? And I'm saying this because, yeah, you know you're not enjoying what's going on, but this means the relationship's becoming poisonous to you. You might start needing to look at maybe an exit if you can't fix things. Because even if all that arguing is about light and more insignificant things, at the end of the day, it's a signal to deeper rooted issues that you're really bothered by something in a really big way to where it keeps moving you guys moving to this negative energy to combat each other. And piggybacking off of that, if you are easily agitated, this is a huge sign. Even if there's nothing that you're arguing about, but you easily are just bothered by everything that they do, it's a real big signal of something that's in you that you have a resentment for towards them, or that you feel a way about that you haven't been addressing, that is turned into just dissatisfaction and that you're not really so pleased in this whole situation. Another huge one, when you lose any interest in being around your partner at all. You don't care what they do now. You don't care who they talk to. Maybe you might feel they could possibly be out there cheating on you. You don't know, but you're not even concerned, right? It's like nor here nor there for you. That's a huge flag that you are not satisfied and you're not really finding value in this relationship anymore. Now, some will say this isn't obvious to most people, right? But this is how you sit in a comfort zone when you don't really acknowledge it to yourself and acknowledge that you need to change something or get out of this circumstance, right? Because people will sit in what feels familiar, even though they are not having life breathed into them. And that brings me to the last way that you know you're really unhappy in your relationship. You don't feel a sense of fulfillment. See, that life being breathed into you is because we're supposed to live awesome lives on our own, and our partner's supposed to help make it 10 times better, to share it with them. But if you don't feel a sense of excitement and joy and, vibrance about life with your partner in it, this is a great sign you're not happy in your relationship, because they're supposed to add to your life and put the fuel to it to really make it a fun and amazing experience so that you actually want to stay with that person and grow with them through your years. Because what we're really saying when we say fulfilled in your relationship, that means you're getting the fulfill of love that you need. You feel like you matter enough and you're significant. You feel like you get the excitement from doing new things with this person that brings different things to the table like you do, right? It means you feel like you're growing with somebody. If you're not feeling these things, it's easy to not feel fulfilled in your relationship, and therefore you're not really happy. If this is the reality you and your partner are in, you guys have to address this immediately, right? Time is the one thing you can't get back. So you don't have time to just exist with them. You need to thrive with them, right? Your life should be as vibrant as possible for this little bit of time that we're on this rock. If you guys don't have the tools for that, come see me for coaching. Let me help you if you want to put the work in. Just DM me coaching, and I'm glad to be here to help you get the results I get all my clients, right? But the main point is, don't sit and do nothing. Make a change so that you can go out here and thrive the way you're built to and deserve to. Let's get it.